इंटरजेनरेशनल साइकिल की अगर हम बात करें पूनम जी, हाउ डू वी ब्रेक दिस साइकिल? क्योंकि अनीमिया है, मैल न्यूट्रिशन है, ऐसा नहीं है कि विमेन आर बोर्न विद पुअर हेल्थ, लेकिन ये जो साइकिल होता है, आप देखते हैं कि बार बार बच्चे जैसे बोर्न होते हैं, मदर मैल नरिश्ड होती है या अनीमिक होती है, तो बच्चा भी ऑब्वियसली अंडरवेट या वीक होगा। तो हम इस साइकिल को कैसे तोड़ें?
So this cycle can be broken, and it has been broken in other countries, or it doesn't exist in other countries. So what we need is a healthy girl, a healthy adolescent. We need a healthy mother. We need to invest in their portion. We need to invest in उनके सिर्फ स्वास्थ्य के लिए नहीं, पर उनको कुपोषण कुपोषण दूर करने के लिए, उनके लिए we need to have state subsidy. Honestly, we need more food subsidy for the poorest women, because the poorer you are, the more likely you are to be anemic or undernourished. And intergenerational cycle is very not only cost lives for women. Maternal health gets affected, high maternal mortality, high child mortality is the outcome. And more than that, the children, little infants, are born undernourished. And these undernourished infants also have a heart and are susceptible to many other diseases. So, how do we end all this? First of all, we have to recognize it. India has to feel a sense of shame, if I may say so, about the fact that we have so many children being born into this country where they don't have a chance for survival. And if they have a chance for survival, their mental well-being gets affected, their mental health gets affected. So they are never able to cope and with even opportunities of education and jobs given to them. So there are many things we need to do. So let me start with first the nutrition. We need to feed.
Yeah.
We absolutely need to feed our girls and women well. We need to eradicate. We have to make a commitment to eradicate not just anemia, but malnutrition amongst our children and our girls. We need better feeding programs than we have today for girls in schools, for all children in school. I don't wish to discriminate against boys who are undernourished. ये हमें याद रखना चाहिए कि सिर्फ लड़कियां नहीं, बॉयज भी अंडरनरिश्ड हैं. तो हमें दोनों को अपनी नजर में रखते हुए सबको स्कूल्स में और आंगनवाड़ी प्रोग्राम्स हमें उनको इवैल्यूएट करके कैसे इम्प्रूव करना है. दूसरा, लड़कियों की जब जल्दी शादी होती है तो उनके बच्चे भी जल्दी होते हैं, क्योंकि जो 14 साल 13 साल की उम्र में या 18 साल से नीचे उम्र में जब लड़कियों की शादी होती है, ये देखा जाता है कि उनके पास कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव एक्सेस नहीं होती टू कॉन्ट्रासेप्टिव, फैमिली प्लानिंग ना ही उनको नॉलेज होती है, और दूसरा वो काम बहुत करती हैं और दे एक्सपीरियंस वायलेंस ऑल्सो. ऑल दिस अफेक्ट्स देयर मेंटल, फिजिकल एंड इमोशनल वेलबींग. तो इसलिए we have to make sure no girl below the legal age of 18 gets married. And the best way to do that is also to keep them in schools. And the goal of keeping girls in schools isn't just only so that they don't get married. It is for their future and investment. And third, we have to make sure that women have good menstrual hygiene. A lot of the lack of management of menstrual periods of women lead to often excessive bleeding or irregular periods, then infections. It leads to infections which further jeopardize a woman's health. Fourth, I'd like to say that women need access to family planning so that they have children at the right time and fewer children. We need to postpone the first child. We need spacing between two children, because that is what really impacts a woman's well-being, not just health again, and they're all linked, women's mental, physical, emotional well-being. So we have to have health services respond to that. family planning, I mentioned 36% of, no, sorry, 13% of girls in India or women in India who wish to have fewer children and do not wish to have a third child end up having a third and even fourth child.
Yes.
And 30% is very high because either they don't have access to family planning or they don't have the agency and autonomy.
In fact, you've explained that really well, that what we can do to break this cycle, obviously, because that's how, when we're really looking at a healthy population.